Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and it is a day where I'm supposed to be doing December, but I don't have a video for it, and I don't feel like doing that today. I feel like playing with my new golden flats, which reminds me, I have another one that I want to grab real fast. Oh, I might want to get some fluid acrylics too, because I think that would be fun. All right, as you can see, I've got kind of a dirty plate, so I just kind of want to play a little bit and clean this up a little bit. So I'm not going to worry too much about what I'm doing, but this one's pretty much gone. I was trying to grab some of my fluid acrylics that were almost gone because there's I'm out of room in the basket. At first I was like starting to bring out a bunch of paints. I was like grabbing one paint at a time, and then like, wait, I have these in a basket for a reason. You know, to make it easier to transport from 3 feet away from my desk to my desk. You know how it be. I forget about the easiest, most obvious things sometimes. That's not the one I wanted, but it'll work. I don't know what I'm doing. I just wanted to play with my soFlat paints. I'm not starting with that, but you know, thought I would kind of play some. Oh, I've got paper right here. I'm not worried about the paper today, what kind. I'm just grabbing whatever's closest to me, basically. This is not going to clean off the plate, but it'll be interesting. What I really should do is put a layer of good pull paint and let it sit to pull it off, but I'm not gonna. Got something interesting though. I mean, that's always good. Sorry, I think I hit you. Are you on? Yes, the microphone I hit. But anyway, yeah, that is interesting. So, you know, there's that. Um, what I put the oh my word, my brain. Sometimes I don't understand my brain. Oh, it's right here. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I know I had just grabbed the soFlat paint. That is the Payne's Gray. That's the very first soFlat paint I got. There's a string. Believe it or not, it is a string. Not a hair this time. I mean, usually it is. Just saying. And I think that this Payne's Gray is darker than the other Payne's Gray. I don't know if it's because it's flat or what. And I have music in my ear while I'm doing this because I just wanted to have some nice casual kind of business happening here. I might even do, where'd the ones go that I was using the other day? Ooh, and I will use some of my, well, this is the misprint kind of. This is my original file. That's what it looked like before Mariah got a hold of it. Just saying. But then Mariah did some good things with it and gave me some different sizes and whatnot. And the stencils, I'll show you them too. I'll show you in a second. Let me just pick up whatever I can off of here. Well, Evanescence, is that how you say it? Is in my brain. Wait. I know this is not the way to get your plate started, but I'm going to get some cool stuff, which is nice. And because it's paint, it's not ink, it's paint, even though it's fluid and whatnot. I can come back in with sprays to get the white if I want to, but also that's not bad. This is why I like to just play with it. Okay, so anyway, I mean, it's December 25th for me, and I'm just now showing you my stencils and my stamp that were the December release. So, oh, also I ordered a couple stamps. So this is the 5x7, and I have all three because, you know, I'm extra. So I like Mariah actually did the sizing, which I thought was brilliant. So the 5x7 has them like really big. And then the 9x12 is this one. And then the 8x10 is just slightly smaller than that one. So if you I don't know, you might be able to do something. Oh, I just had an idea. All right. Let's go ahead and I want the lines though. So I'm going to come in with this one, which is 8 by 10, even though I want it. Oh, maybe we'll use the 8 by 10 because that might make a little more sense. Just means I'll have, all right, and I'm going to put some paint. There's brown on there. I don't know what to do with brown, but all right, so this is a set because usually if you want to try something, you get them in the set. They cost a little bit less per bottle. But it has yellow, green, red, violet, cadmium orange, phthalo, naphthol pink, bismuth vanadate yellow, and cobalt teal. I think these are going to be fun colors to play with. And what's this set called? Do we know? 6 matte acrylic colors. No, it doesn't say. Of course it doesn't say. It says Zing on the side. I think I got them. So they're all 2 ounces each. I think I got them when they were on sale. I couldn't find any other soFlat sets besides these, so I was thinking the naphthol pink with that brown that's down there. It'll be weird, but that's okay. Do you have to shake these? Probably. Let's see if I can open them. I did not open them ahead of time. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, I got a piece that's not out of there. That's okay. I don't want to pour it out because that's just going to make a mess. But also, if I need more, I'll get more. Just use the back of that for now. Oh, I don't have my, I'm like, why does it feel so dark in here? Because you haven't turned on your other light, lady. There we go. I don't have the one up in the corner either, but that makes everything look more orange, so it's fine. Okay, now what I meant by I want the lines is, you know, put the paint all over that, put that to the side, and go ahead and put this down. And I'm just going to take this. It's going to get a little bit of the naphthol pink on it, which is fine. My name is Burgerface. Not much, though. I wouldn't minded more getting on there. It's all right. The nice thing about doing a flop off on the plate is you're not going to rip your paper. Like if you're doing a flop off on paper, you will often get that happening. So I'm not upset about that. And you get kind of a nice distressed kind of a look. Oh, I know what I was thinking I wanted to do. Okay, I need another plate. It can be any size, really. What's this one? This one's another 8 by 10. All right, now I got to move this time because if I put the acrylic paint on there, it's going to be gone. Gone, 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 gone. Money. Turn back time to the dull days. How about turquoise? Cobalt teal? Is it dried off enough so that I'm not going to get... Well, if I do, I do. Whatever. Ha, did I scare you? It's not open yet. Do not want to put that in there like that. I want to clean that off. Don't I? Don't I? Don't I? Don't I? Yes, I do. We'll just take this little piece of fabric, which will now have naphthol pink on it. Seemed to be enough last time. I got it stuck in there further this time. We'll do a little more. The only thing is, you know, these are not in squeezable thingamabobs, but we'll live. Anybody wondering what playlist I'm listening to? I don't know. It's Unstoppable something. So it's got like Imagine Dragons and Pink and whatnot. I would be, if you want to get all to the edges with your, you need to probably use a little bit of a smaller brayer, but I'm not. That's all right. I got a couple starts for other ones coming up in a little bit. Ooh, I put that up there. All right. All right. This is what I want to do. I want to put the little ones in the big ones. I don't know if then I can. No, I got that line down there. It's not going to be perfect. That's all right. That's the little ones right here. Kind of, sort of. And we'll just come on the edges maybe and just do a little, get off of the edges of this. So it's not big straight lines maybe. I don't know. It's fine. Light 'em up. Let's see. I'm going to let that one dry for a minute, and then we'll come in to this one. And I think it's still wet enough. The other thing I wanted to try is I wanted to put the paint through the stencil, take off the stencil. Oh no, they got married. Come on. I hereby do a conscious uncoupling of you. Come on. There we go. Because now I do want the smaller brayer. Where's my regular? Here it is. It's hiding. I'm gonna do the shadow technique. It's almost dry, so it's actually not going to be a super I think that might be the way you want to do this, is to let it dry a little bit, but I think I let it dry too much. Let's see how the other one did. Just to give it a distressed look in the middle there. The other one might still be as wet. Where did I put it? Up there. Or it might be less wet because, oh, it's more wet. Okay. So I'm doing this, the shadow technique, on just the innards of the stencil, which a lot of it came off in some places. But I'm okay with that. This one was a lot more wet, and that's why it did that. The other one was more dry. We will get different things happening, but that's the idea that I had when I was watching pmartiststudio this morning. Because P was doing something dangerous, and I was like, ooh, let me try that. I also kind of wanna. What am I gonna do? I don't like this song. I'm going to grab some, like, I do have the stamps, but when I'm using paint, I'd rather just use bubble wrap. When I'm using ink, I use the stamps, the bubble wrap stamps by Carrie. But for this, I'm just going to use paint. I mean, the bubble wrap, the actual bubble wrap. I got to go grab it. Change my mind. Well, I'm still going to use bubble wrap too, but I also want to use some of this. So I'm thinking the green, yellow, green will be fun behind this. I like these colors. These colors are fun. They're very, well, they kind of remind me of 80s colors when the fluorescent was in, but not. Like, just off a little bit. You know what I mean? Like Benetton colors back in the 80s, but just slightly off. And if you know me, I'm kind of an off kind of person, so. Off kilter is my brand. If you were going to brand me, you'd have to brand me a little off kilter. I'm just using this plate as a palette. And then I'm going to get some paint onto my embroidery plastic thingamabob and hope that it doesn't dry before I get the next bit on here. Oops. Oh my goodness. Why do I have paper right there? That's annoying. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I think this is where it is. Okay. I do like my lines to be straight. I can't tell. It looked like it was straight on the side, but I don't think it is straight. So you know what? We're just going to go wherever, because can't get it straight. Then we go on not straight on purpose. If I can't have it perfect, I'll have it imperfect on purpose. fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I might do that on the other one too, although a lot more of it's going to show. If you get very confused with all of the different, I'm just going to put some on there and hope for the best. There we go. That's nice. Let's. Oh, okay. Stuff's falling now. I was thinking the soFlat paints might be fun to mix with metallics. So I might have to get some of the metallics like what Eddie's been having. Eddie makes art. What if we also just kind of whatever's wet here, try to get it onto there a little bit. I don't think there's much wet on there anymore. Just for some randomness in the back. Can we see it? No, because my acrylic plate is filthy. So, you know, there's that. It'll be interesting when we're all said and done, though. What else do we want to add? Oh, I was thinking, yeah, like a metallic behind it might be fun. With the metallic behind and the... I might not want it everywhere, though. I don't know. I have the iridescent bronze. I'm going to have to get some more of this sometime. But thanks to Carrie and Gail showing my digital, I can. I have money for art stuff now. That's going to be my budget for trying not to spend more than what I make this year. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Never done it before, but you know, there's always a first. I want it thicker in some places than other places so that whatever color I put on this to pull will still show through. I wonder if I can kind of just have a little bit on here. Oh, I'm taking more off. Okay, that's fine. That's definitely pulled some off of that, which is fine. Let that dry. Come in with something here. Yeah, a little bit with this again. How do I want? Oh, maybe this time I will do it as the. I need more space, man. I need more space. All right. Probably could just do this as a top layer, but oh, actually, the reason I said I changed my mind about what I'm doing. I'm gonna do the letters instead. The nice thing about if you get these foam stamp thingies, these little foam stickers, they're not stamps, is you need your things to be backwards on the gel plate for them to come forwards when you pick them up. And that's why these foam stamps are perfect. So some of that little bit will shine through. So that'll be cool. I'll pick that up probably with a lighter color. All right, let's see how this one came out. This one is, let's see if we can get a full color on this. This one, I put the small squares into the big squares. So the big squares went around the smaller squares. Because I thought that would be fun. What do we want to pick it up with? We have the, do you want to pick it up with the bright green? Or the yellow? That'd be really bright. What's the other one? Red violet? I don't think they'd show on red violet. I think I might just pick it up with white. Because there's other stuff that was on the plate too, right? Yeah, it's dry. Did I shake this first? No. Hopefully it'll be fine. This is just Montmartre acrylic white, titanium white. Nice big bottle. I go through a lot of paint. I might use this one and then we'll get a little bit of metallic in it too. Here and there. Might need a little bit more or just really pull it really fast and pull up that little piece of UFO that was there. Okay. Fast, fast, fast. Faster, lady. Faster. I'm like, well, where did I put my paper? I don't know. Then I usually will come in and use the brayer on the back. Just gives you a start of something on the back in case I decide to use it in a journal. Might not. Might just be used in collage somewhere, or it could be used as a full page. Depends on how much I like it or don't like it. And I could let it sit until it dries. If I'm going to pull it quick, I pull it quick. If I'm going to leave it, I need to leave it for like at least 10 minutes. Otherwise, you're going to get that sour spot. All right, we got very grungy Got a ghost print left on the plate. But we can kind of see how doing the 2 stencils like that looks, which I think it's kind of cool. You don't have to do it like that, but that's a fun way to do it. And I did the same size stencil. Like, I think they're both 8 by 10s. And we got a little bit of that metallic showing through in there, which is fun. It's very dirty. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with dirty. Dirty works for me. So now we have a ghost print. Quite a bit of a ghost print on there, really. So what do we want to do? We could just kind of come through and put some dark. Should we go dark? We got the red. I think I might do white. I know that's boring. No. Do a little bit of the green. Yeah, a little of the green, I think. Because what I might do, get it everywhere. Come on, Golden. Why? Why do you have to do them like this? I suppose you wouldn't necessarily use the soFlat paint. I don't know what they think you're going to use soFlat paints for. I'm using them for Gelplate. Because why not? Okay, and then I can go ahead and take this and flip it like this. Whoops, somewhat in the middle. That's fine. Just going to give us some fun color in the back. And you still have the lines. That was what we wanted. All right, going to let this dry for a minute. And we'll come back to it. And this one has what? The naphthol pink, which looks more orange, and the gold, or the bronze, and the green. Pick it up with, what if we pick it up with agave? Kinda would be cool, I think. We'll see. I don't know. I like colors like agave that are like more of a muted color. I do like that. And a little bit of the yellow greens mixing in with it, which is kind of cool. I was worried if I listened to music or something while doing a video that I would not pay enough attention, but I don't know. Maybe I do seem very distracted. I don't know. Having fun though. I don't like this song. I don't know this song, but I don't think I like it. I don't like all the songs. I like a lot of things, but some things I'm just like, eh. Is it Paralyzer? Not my... Fine, we can shine bright like a diamond instead. All right, there's going to be the sour spot. Like, if I wait another 10 seconds to lift this, it'll probably rip the paper. Or I might be at the sour spot. I don't know. And I could have left it to dry and got everything off the plate. But that's okay. We got some of the brown that was on the plate beforehand. I don't know. It's just... There's a lot of texture in there. Just using one stencil. Well, 2, because we also did the shadow technique, right? So technically there's 2 stencils plus the grid thing, right? And let's see. I'm gonna do this in white, I think. Because then I can pull it with a darker color, I think. So I'm just going to kind of in the corner over there, and then also in the corner over here. I'm trying to keep it inside the lines, but it's fine. If I don't get it inside the lines, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is Roses Always and Forever. I think it's cut, and I cut the end. The actual one that's in the shop has leaves at the end, but you know, you can cut it. It's fine. All right, let's move that one over before the paint on this dries, because I think I want to take that wet paint now and put it on here. And just kind of get some of that back there. I think will be cool. Do you think this one's dry yet, or do we need to start yet another? Still shiny. But, you know, I just might pick it up anyway with... Ooh, I kind of want to pick it up with... That's definitely wet there. But I'm going to throw on this fluid acrylic. Just because I want to. Because I like the bright green with the turquoise, I think. Oh, that was too much? Feels like it's too much. When it's too much, you just have to grab some paper and brayer off onto the paper. And then brayer off there until you get the right... You want some in the corner there, though, don't I? It's not going all the way out to the edges, but I don't have paper big enough to go to the edges anyway, so I'm not overly concerned. It's still a little thick, but it's fine. Now we have a brayer off to flop off on later. All right, I might leave this one on for a minute this time. Where's the, I had, well, you know, just grab this maybe. Just grab some of these outside edges. Well, yeah, sometimes I brayer, sometimes I don't. I don't do the same thing twice. Why would I? That would just be expected. I don't like to be predictable, apparently. I'll be what I'm going to be and who I'm going to be. You know, like usually I'm like, wait, got no time for this. But today we're going to give it some time to sit and think about itself. 1, 2, I know I have more plates. Where's another plate? More on Imagine Dragons. I like them. Oh, here's a little one. You can do something with this one, right? Just at least clean it up, right? Brown and agave. I think that'll work. Whatever's on there, we'll see. Let's see what we can pick up here. I'm gonna pick up the other one too. The other, that's on crooked, but whatever. Whatevs. I know, I have a Baron. I could use the Baron, you know. It would probably hurt my shoulder less. Oh, the reason I didn't make a video yesterday was because my shoulder was hurting. And here I am, brayering like I don't have shoulder issues. You know, sometimes we're not the smartest. My wrist is starting to hurt. Sometimes I don't make the best decisions. Just put some transparent red iron oxide on here just because I think that would just be unexpected. I mean, it's not like I'm Patricia. I don't know how much. I don't know that it's a great pull color though, because there's a lot of paint on here. We're going to let this one sit for a while too. That one's going to sit. Love when there's like that green patina with the rusty red. All right. And then this one has the turquoise and the bright green and white. I want to pick that up with something that will hopefully... Oh, and we have the gold. Well, the iridescent bronze. What should we pick it up with? Should we pick it up with... I don't know that it's going to work, but we will try it. Whoops, that's going to be a lot. Pick it up with the Payne's Gray, because why not? Might lose everything, or we might not. Won't know unless you try it. You know how you learn? I learn by trying. I don't know how you learn, but I learn by trying things. And I won't know what works unless I try it. That is a thinner piece of paper. Does not feel like the 32 pound. It might be 24. Hopefully not 20. 20 always almost rips on me. Get some of that paint off my finger. All right, set that aside for a minute. And we have this one. I think is a little bit wet. Still a little bit wet. Actually, what I might do, See if I can get some of those flowers on there. If you're impatient, you don't want to wait things to dry, just do that. And then, so we've just added a layer onto this, which makes it more interesting now too. And kind of gives a distressed look for the flowers. See? Fun times. Oh, did you see? I kind of didn't hold it there very long, did I? All right. We have that green. We have some of the, there are all different things on here. But I don't want to pull it with white. What else do I have? Oh, a light blue. Should we? Sure, fine. We'll pull it with the yellow. Just so that everything will show. Oh my goodness. Who is this? Oh, of course it is. I knew that's who it was. Evan Sense again. Call me when you're sober. I don't think I'm sure I've heard it. It's fine. It's a very bright yellow. Very close to the primary yellow that I have in a different brand. But you know, that one's not flat. I don't know if I have enough on here. I guess we'll see how well or not well the flat paints pull too. Okay. I don't know which paper this is because it's two pieces, making it hard for me to be able to tell what it is. It might end up being a dirty yellow because there was blue on the, there was Payne's gray on the, I use my left hand maybe. Maybe my right shoulder won't hurt so bad if I use my... All right, I'm going to leave that to dry for a minute. Have any of these been sitting long enough that I could pull them wet? Well, I know for sure these are not. But fear not, because I've got the 12-inch here I could play with too. All right, those are definitely still wet. This one, still cool, so I think it's still wet, but I'm still going to try it. What do we pick this? Oh, we picked this up with the turquoise, right? Hey, I got more off of there than I thought I would. That's fun. I like the two sizes work. Could also try, so we get the big ones in the background and the small ones in the front. Works better than I thought it would, I think. It's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that pink naphthol pink, but we'll keep working with it. We might like it in the end. Trying to think of what I might want. Maybe even just some bubble wrap. What color? Naphthol pink. We need to get used to the naphthol pink, right? Or is it? Pour a little naphthol pink on here. This, you have to use your finger, then you know it's going to be a mess. How did I get so far? Oh, I guess I just need to push that up there a little bit. And also, where did my bear go? There it is. I think this is my Gel Elf plate, which is the newer one. I don't know if that is why it is doing this or not, but also, I don't know if things are just drying fast or what. I want more space. I want Jackie Bernardi space. That's what I want. Nope, that did not go as thick as I thought it would, but that's all right. She's super subtle. So subtle, it's a secret. Just adds a little bit of color. Another layer. I kind of wanted to do that with this too, didn't I? Do I? Maybe. No? All right, what if on this one, I take this mess of a mess here and just gonna swipe. Oh, picked up more than I think I thought it would, but that's all right. And we have a fun first layer on there, which will be interesting, kind of give us this kind of a look. See, now that's pushed back the background. And I would probably add something else to that. All right, we'll let that dry, I think, and then add something. I think, oh, that's right. I said we still have the 12-inch plate we could play on. All right, these are fun colors. We get any of this off on here? Nope, it's pretty much dry. Just kind of cleaning off the brayer and getting a little bit more color onto that. Maybe. Maybe. Did I use the 9x12 yet? No. All right, I think I want a heavier body one for this. Do I? Do I though? Sorry. Usually, pmartiststudio will be on at that time of the day, but they were on at 11 o'clock today. Why I'm here in the afternoon. I'm just using green. Why? I don't know. Oh, this is a green I don't like too. Oh well. Now it's going to be a dirty green because it got some of that pink naphthol in there. Also, it's very transparent. We'll make that work to our advantage in the end. We'll set that aside to dry. And pull this one back out and see what we can get on there. Not much. It's not that we can see. Sometimes you don't see till later what you got. Oh, let's see. I'm going to take this orange, summertime orange. I don't feel like cleaning this off from paint right now. And take the stamp. I don't know if it's showing or not. Can't not see if it is or not, but I'm just going to press it down and see what happens. I'm not lining them up. I mean, if I use it for, I think I'm getting something on there. Is it straight? No. Can you guys do straight? I can't. I like my art to be straight, but my friends could go either way. I do see something on there, so that's good. And that's a permanent ink, but I haven't had any problem with permanent ink staying on my plate forever, but I don't know if you've noticed, I don't really worry about that kind of thing much anyway. Let's also do some black numbers in the background. This was one of my purchases. This is one of Carrie Griffiths, aka Carrie the Crafter, one of his stamps. I'm not getting it on there perfectly, and that's kind of on purpose. And I'm going in different directions. Darker in some spots, not as dark in other spots. There we go. And that will be a fun little bit back there. I do need to probably wait for that to dry. Will I wait for it to dry? I don't know. Let's see. I'll pull this one back out again. It's not dry. But, you know, I don't care. Because, oh, I should put a white paper on. It does help a little bit, doesn't it? I'm going to kind of line that up and do a different color on there. What color? I don't know. Oh, we haven't done the orange yet. Cadmium orange. Oh, or the red violet. I love red violet. I love red violet and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Probably could have done the other. Good. Does help if you actually put some paint on there, not just the paint that was on the cap, on the foil. But I'm doing this because I want the paint on the stencil, which is why I'm doing this. I like a good flop off. Yeah. All right, I'm going to take my cleaner brayer that's not on this, that's not covered in paint, and press it down with that. And we'll let that dry for a minute. That'll be fun. I don't know what we'll pick it up with. Something bright and happy, like maybe even green gold. Maybe. I do like green gold with the violet. All right, these are nowhere near ready to pick up. I'm picking them up anyway. This was just cleaning off the plate. There's still stuff left on the plate. And then I had, well, maybe not obvious to you, but to me, I used it as a palette. That's why there's all that stuff on there. But it cleaned it off enough that I can at least use it as a palette some more. Oh, that one definitely. Oh, all right, that one was at the sour spot, which is why it ripped. That's what I call the sour spot. There's a sweet spot where if you get it, it comes off pretty good, leaves some good grunge, and then, or you leave it long enough so it takes off almost everything or almost everything. And then there's the sour spot. I think Rhonda helped me name that. Where it's just gonna pull the paper every time. I don't have to do that right this second. I'll just take some water later and clean that off better. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I know some of you are waiting for me to say that at that opportune moment. This could also be in a sour spot because I can tell it's still wet. But I'm impatient. Did not crack the edges, but I don't think that would help anyway. All right, we got some interesting things happening now. We're losing a little bit, but that probably would have happened no matter what, because I think these are little bits of UFO or something that got on there. And so no matter how long I left it on there, those little bumps would have made it leave something. And those white flowers are, well, some of them are a little bit white. I don't know. Oh, that must have, that's right. This one started out with like some brown stuff on the plate, right? With the paper bag kind of a deal happening. Very shiny. Sorry about that. So that's that one looks like. I need to clean that off, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Also, this one, you can see how wrinkled it is. It was a lot of paint. Also not dry. Dangerous. What did we pull this one with? Anybody remember? Was it the, no, it wasn't green gold because we don't have green gold. Oh, no, this is the one that had the brown on it. What the other stuff was on the other. Oh, yellow. We pulled this one with yellow, didn't we? Oh, it's ripping. I'm going to leave that on there because if I leave it on there, maybe it will, I'll be able to pull it from the other direction, have it not rip. But if I keep going now, it's going to rip no matter what. No matter what, it will rip. Let's see. Now this one's been sitting a minute, but it still looks fairly wet. So let's do this because that will give us some texture in those spots, which could be fun. All right. And I'm going to let that dry for a minute. And then I might come back in and do another layer through the stencil on top of that again, just so that we'll be able to see the texture in a different color than what the full color is. I'm thinking maybe. All right. What about this one? This one, oh yeah, this one's got the stamping and all the stuff. All right. It's pretty dry. What are we picking? Something bright, I said. Look away. The yellow green? Sure, why not? I don't want green gold though. But then I have to open up the green gold. That's fine. We can open up the green gold. Oh, it might already be open, actually. Yep, it is. Of course, I opened up the new one before the old one is finished. That's what I do. I think I might need more. I think I see a hair in there. I do see a hair in there. Probably could use a little bit more paint. this sprayer. It's not, sometimes it gives really good stuff, but not always. Whoa, 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 I'm falling. I like it. I know it was a quick bowl, so it's kind of rough, but I don't know, it's kind of cool. The violet got a little browned out, which is fine. That's cool. It's a paint, so if I wanted to come back in with some sprays to fill in the white, I could, but you don't have to. Definitely don't have to. What did I do with that one? I did a flop off. If the other one was dry yet, I could, oh, it's almost dry now because, all right, I want to do another flop off. What color? We haven't used the orange yet. I heard you. Orange. I don't think we've used the orange yet. Yeah, I started to because the cover was open, but that part's not open. Oh. I'm falling and I'm taking I'm on a ride. I'm going to turn it over so the orange won't mix with the purple. I think. Probably won't matter too much. Try to line it up. It won't be perfect because I can't see. Okay. If the light's behind it, I can line it up a little bit better. Or do I want, now I'm going to line it up. Do I? Or do I want to line it up the other way? I'm going to offset it like I did the other one. All right. So if I line it up, it'll be here. I'm going to go put the little ones in the big squares, put the big ones around the little squares. And try not to go over the edge, because I don't want that straight line on the edge is why. Won't matter on that end if I go over the edge. It's more down here. Okay, line it up better, lady. It's not going to be perfect. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Now we'll just do that down there. Kind of give the edges a little roughness. And set this aside for a minute. And where's the one I was gonna, here it is. Is this it? No, that's not it. Where's this one? I wanted to flop off on this one. I don't often listen to music because then the music gets stuck in my head and I can only ever remember one or two lines. That's enough to drive a person crazy. So, you know, if I line that up, I might be able to get some on the, oh, I just moved you. Sorry. Did we get any up there? I don't know. I also could have flopped off on one of the papers that could have used another layer. Sorry if I've been down. I don't know if I have or not. If so, sorry. It's just what I do, apparently. Have we used all the colors? I think we have. I think we've used all the beautiful, does it say which set this is? No, why would it? More opaque, more matte, more leveling. I guess they have them in all these colors. This is the, oh, I need olive and Titan green pale. Naples yellow. I need more colors. I don't need them, but I really want them. I don't know. Something about a flat paint that I don't hate. What is this? Transparent red orange oxide. All right, we've got orange. What if we also do some orange in the... Yeah, let's do the blue. I don't know. It's going to do something weird with the orange that's on there, but that's fine. Just kind of go in between the four big circles, the four big squares. Oh my word, they're squares, not circles. They're not perfect squares though. They are hand-drawn, rounded squares. That might be the appeal. I don't know. To be honest, Brad has a similar but different. So if you like this kind of a pattern, go check out pmartiststudio, and Brad's Oh, let me see if I have it. His is much different. Well, not much. It's different. This is his, the Craftsman Square Lattice. But that's what inspired me for this one, was this one. But now I look at it, I'm like, oh, that's different than I thought. It's an old stamp that I had that probably inspired the other one because this is the 8x10. This is 8x10. Why did I get the 8x10? I should always get the, let's do this in the red iron oxide. Just gonna put them together and see what happens. See if we put the perfectly imperfect rounded ones with the perfect Craftsman Square Lattice one and see what happens. All right, now we can, hopefully, if we move fast enough. I know that was kind of wet in there, and I was just gonna, I don't know if I just put that the right way or not, but we're just gonna lay that down there, which will pull some of the paint off, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, just combine all the stencils. Okay, I need to wait for these to dry before I can do anything to pick them up, I think. Or I could. Do you want a little orange on this? Just a little bit here and there. Just kind of kiss the plate with it. Because I didn't want to pick up everything. This one, just a light swipe over. And we got some orange in there. We might want to pick up a little bit more orange. It's fine. It's just another layer. Because I'm patient and I wanted it to dry. We have a lot of different stuff happening there. Should I pull this with a Titan buff maybe? Or, ooh, actually, let's find a light blue. Do we have a light blue? Pale blue. I mean, it's literally called light blue, basically. Well, pale, light, same diff. It'd be like the sky behind us. Oh, let's use the brayer, the dirty brayer. That'll give us a dirty blue. If you don't like dirty colors, clean your brayer off. Some people clean. Oh, I think I'm going to have to do a different pickup color. I think this will be interesting, though. Well, no, do I have a cover? I think I have coverage. I think I have enough coverage to pull it. Oh, and we're going to drop stuff. That's fun. Fun times. Okay. I think I want that one to pull as much as possible because I had a lot of layers on that one. So we'll put that one to the side. Might pull that one, might end the video at some point and then come back and pull those for the very end. That is wet. I want to put a pull layer on, so I'm going to take the same one and just kind of get a little bit of the red iron oxide there in a couple places, because why not? Probably just pulled it all off, but that's all right. I can do what I want. Did you want to see it? I can do what I want. You want to do the light blue? I mean, it's wet on there. It's going to be a dirty. Fun when you do it like that, isn't it? It's going to end up being a dirty blue again. And it is crazing quite a bit. So you know what I'm going to do? Set that aside to dry and then pick it up with another color, maybe even a dark color. And that will have some interest because the crazing is kind of a fun thing to have happen. What can we do while we're waiting? What can we do? What is this? Oh, we can try to finish pulling this one. I mean, I'm not live, so I can potentially pull things before I come back again. This is the one that had the brown on the plate, right? Yeah. And when I first tried to pull it, it was ripping. Was this the one that was ripping when I first tried to pull it? And I let it dry a few more minutes and I was able to come from the other side and it's not ripped. This is cool. So this was what was on the plate. I love when that happens. That's what those little streaks are. It is, oh yeah, this is one that I did the shadow technique after putting the stencil through the thing. I probably want to get a cleaner one of that though, don't I? Because I really want to see. Let's do the big one maybe. Where did I put the big one? Where did I put anything? Well, we have two of these. Where I do have, oh, here it is. I'll use both though. Because then, I might be able to move this down a little bit. Because then we'll have the shadow technique in a bigger area. And I might also have a line in the middle, but I mean, I'm going to do it. You don't have to do it. I'm going to. So if you buy two of these, you'll see how they match up if you were to buy two of these, if you like the big ones and you wanted to put them together. Also, you could just get one and put them on one at a time. So I'm going to, as carefully as possible, on the one side, I think they're the same. Just come right to the edge, which I can kind of see. But I want a nice straight line. So, whoops. I didn't get it quite perfectly straight. I'm just gonna, oh, in fact, that would have been a better way to do it, I think, is to give myself a little more space. Sorry, because I'm going to overlap them, so it'll be fine. I'll do the other one better. The other one, I'm going to do better, because I want this, which is about half of that. So I'm actually going to line it up inside a little bit more. Yeah, like that. Because now I can, yeah, come in here. If I'm worried about it, I could do this. I'm not really worried about it though. If it's not perfect, it's not perfect. I'm going to kind of round that. Round that. Round that. Go to the end. Oh. And around that. I mean, if you drew it, you might be able to get it a little more perfect, but I'm okay. They're going to overlap anyway. Any mistakes will be hidden. Now, what did I do with the plate? Wait, was it underneath? Nope. Oh, it's right here. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to put this one on first. I mean, if you really love this, I'm betting Mariah could do this size in a 9x12 or whatever, but we're not going to bother her with that. I'm going to line up that with that edge there. Inside, right there. There we go. Yeah, we're a little off down here. We're not worried about it. It's fine. It's fine. Let's do blue again. See if we have any better luck with the with this plate, with this blue. I think this, maybe did not shake it up good enough. You know, I do have a thicker blue, a heavier bodied blue that might work better. Now, if I don't want the shadow technique thing to cover the place where the lines are, then I would come in and find whichever stencil I'm going to use. Well, we can use this one. No, because then I have to cut the edges. I mean, I will cut the edge. I don't, not that I don't want to cut the edges on that. I just, ow. I know you're wondering what just happened. I'll tell you what happened. I just got a weird cramp in my foot. That's what happened. Where are my daisies? Fine, we'll use the roses. Really like the daisies for the shadow technique. That is one of my favorite ones for the shadow technique, if you must know. I'm going to leave that down for a minute because I want to put another color on there, but it has to be dry before I do that, maybe. Maybe. I'm going to get a heavy-bodied blue. I want blue, but I want a heavy-bodied blue, I think. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Found the daisies. Oh, that's right. Stuff fell on the floor. I forgot. That's what happened with that. Stuff fell on the floor, and now I gotta put stencils under my armpits to get them to be straight again. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that, but that would give them some heat, wouldn't it? I like this color. This ocean green. Let's do that one. It is a heavier body one. It's a Master's Touch, sorry. If you know, you know. There we go. See, much heavier body. I think the heavy body paints and the fluid acrylic paints are the ones that work best for the shadow technique. The in-between ones are just meh. They're just, I don't know what they are. I have a whole bunch of extra paint on here that you could also do that. That's another thing you could do. That's not what I'm doing right now. I just kind of want to get some of this color on something else. Just things aren't moving fast enough for me. I need to move faster. I don't know if I move fast enough. Oh, some of it got on there, not a lot. Oh yeah, you can see it. There's, oh yeah, especially on the edge there. Yep. All right. I'm just gonna do that. Some of that might still show. Then, go. That's my favorite for the shadow technique. I don't know why. Guess it's just a nice organic shape. All right, and then you'll have clean lines in the middle. Let me pull that one up. Move this plate out of the way. Oh, that does not work in the middle though, does it? Why? Oh, it needs to be further apart? I don't know. I don't know. I did it wrong. Whatever I did it wrong. Oh, because it probably just needs to be beside each other and not overlapping, I guess. Not mad at it. Yeah, there has to be that space in between. Yeah. Now, I wouldn't mind this in a bigger stencil with the bigger squares. Kind of like that really big one. All right, this will need to, whoops. No, not on that one. Which one? Let's just grab another plate real fast. And it's probably all dry now, but whatever I can get off of this, I'll put on here. So if you have two plates going when you're doing the shadow technique, then in between you can get even more of this onto there. Would be fun. Let's, this is a fluid acrylic. I know I already did a video on the shadow technique, but just kind of, oh, let me grab this one. So I am picking up over here and then layering it on the other one that I just did a second ago. So that's what we have. Now, of course, the ones in the blue are not going to necessarily show. Well, they might a little bit, but the ones in the lines will, and that'll be kind of cool. I think. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I just have opinions on things sometimes, but only sometimes. Sometimes I have no opinion on anything. Sometimes. All right. This is still, no, it's mostly dry. Is it though? Oh, let's try. Let's just, we have, you know, why not? This has some spaces in it too. So I'm going to, which one? We have the orange in there. We have a blue. Let's, Oh, what about the bright yellow? Because I want it to show through some, maybe. So what I was trying to say earlier, I think, was if you have a lot of small orifices, you want to have a smaller brayer. You don't want to use your 6 and 8 inch brayer necessarily. 4-inch brayer should be fine. You want to know what this one is? Shoot. Mosaic circle style 2 is what it is. And I'm going to grab this one and do the flop off onto that. That'll be fun. One of the mosaics, I got 2. I got the style 2 and I got style 4. One of them I'm going to cut to use specifically for shadow technique. But I think that will be fun. That's a nice layering. The shadow technique with that stencil behind it. I think that's nice. It just needs to dry now. Speaking of drying, I just need to put pull colors on. I was going to say dry. Let's try this one. Probably could. No, starting to rip. Gotta wait. All right. I think I will. That one definitely has to dry. This is because I'd like to at least put pull colors on these. I think I can get away with putting a pull color on that one. I'm not worried that it's wonky in the middle because I kind of want to put this in here. Pull color, schmull color. Let's just add more. Just getting whatever's on my brayer for that. Kind of fun. It was a very thin layer, so I might still be able to pull that. That has red iron oxide and the light blue. I might just pull it with white then, just so we can see it when it's pulled. Let's try it. All right, so that one I can put the paper on, so that one will dry. I pull it when it's dry. My goal right now is to get as many ready to pull for the next, let them dry and come back and finish the video. That's my goal. Goals are nice to have, right? All right, this one's red iron oxide and yellow. Yeah, it's mostly dry. Just do white again. I want the layers to show, so I'm a bit worried that it won't if I don't do a very light color. That's kind of a lot of paint, even though I have some spots that look like they're naked, but I can still see there's paint on them. Oh, why? Whatever. Okay. One more to put a pull color on. I think one more. Yeah, one more. Okay, this one's not dry. So what I'll do is just come in with this one, because why not? And just lightly go over it, which picks up some of that. So that, won't be quite as wet. Adds another layer to that. It's fine. And, at the very end, we'll come back and I was thinking about doing a darker color, but I it did say the yellow was more opaque. I might pull it with turquoise. Turquoise? Or agave? Should we just come in with agave? Yeah, fine. We'll do agave. Ooh, that was a lot. Sometimes, yes, I do like to pull bright colors with a muted, more neutrally kind of color. Because why not? Because I'm unstoppable. Oops. Okay, I'm going to leave these to dry. Oops, and then we will come back. In fact, so I don't forget later, I might just go ahead and show you right now the ones we've made so far. That way, if you only came back for the end, you got to go back to here again to see the ones we've made. Because why not? Interesting. I mean, I would use them in collage or add more layers to them. They're not all my favorites. I don't have a favorite yet. You can tell that I don't have favorites when I just keep adding layers. So it's gonna be a long video. That's okay. I know I had more than this though. That was just the cleanup pull. Oh, here we go. There's this one. Kind of like that one. I like that one's interesting. It has a lot of layers and colors, and I think that one's fun. This was just a brayer off with a flop off. All right. Well, I will be back in 1 second for you and probably an hour or so for me. If I find any more that we've made that I forgot about, then we'll do that. But we've been playing with these stencils today so far, and I will be back. All right, let's pull them. Ready? It's been about 3 hours since I put the pull color on them. So, see how we do. I did not crack the edges. You should crack the edges. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes it makes a difference. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. What did I pull this one with? Anybody remember? White. I think I pulled it with white because it was light colors. Also, we picked up whatever was left on the plate. This one I think was the shadow technique. And then, or did I pick this one up with the white? Maybe I did. I can't, or I don't remember. I can't tell. I'll have to look back because I don't remember. But anyway, that's what that one looks like. All right, next one. Should crack the edges, right? Oh, still some wet paint on that. I know I need to clean that. I know, Patricia. She sometimes informs Mariah that I need to clean the edges of my plate. But I don't hardly ever use that part of my plate. This one's fun. Come on, pull. I like the light colors. You know, the blues and the yellows and the oranges, and I think I picked this one up with white, maybe. Oh, this one might have been the flop off picked up with white. It was like super, super light. Some good layers in there. Also, we have the Craftsman Square Lattice in there. I do remember that. I can see it. Don't have to remember it because I can see it, but you know. All right, should crack the edges. If you put your thumbnail, this is not me. This is Patricia that says this. If you put your thumbnail across against the paper, then you're less likely to get a paper cut. So cracking the edges, just kind of sticking my thumbnail in there to disassociate any paint from the paper, so we have less chance of tears. Not zero chance, just less. Let's see. Shoot, I ripped my paper. But it wasn't, it was user error. Oh, shoot. This one maybe could use longer to dry. I don't know. But, you know, that's what glue is for. Oh, this was a different, might be the paper I used. All right, we're going to try it from the other end, see if we can get it any better. So we can stop ripping. Just going to kind of come from the corner. Did I pick this one up with Payne's Gray or white? Oh, I don't know. There was some Payne's Gray. This one's definitely darker. Oh, shoot. And sometimes it starts to rip, so you just got to come from another side. This is how you know that I did not pull it and then pretend to pull it. You can tell. It might still be a little on the damp side. But I've already waited 3 hours. I don't want to wait anymore. All right, so we lost a little bit there. Not terrible. I just didn't want to lose more. This is got some good layering on here, though. I don't even remember how I did any of these. That's the thing. I just play, and then whatever happens, happens. This one's kind of cool. I think it had some stuff left on the plate. Plus, it's got some texture in there and some depth. And just fun, 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 fun. We like fun. Oh, probably should crack the edges. And we're cracking the edges. Crack the edges. Do I want a paper cut? I don't know. If you do it like this, you're more likely to get a paper cut. I apparently don't care. Just separating any paint that might be on the edge and going under. I actually wouldn't mind if that came off there. Let's see. Back in the middle a little bit. Turbulence. Ooh, I like this one. This one might be my favorite. I don't know why. Just got a lot of fun layers. It's still damp, but it all came up. That one, so you can see some, I don't think I used red, but there seems some reddish color back there and some yellow and orange plus the agave. That is cool. I do like that one. So those were the last 4, and I showed the other ones earlier. So if you tried to come to the end to see them, then you need to go back just a little bit to see the other ones. And yeah, I think I'll put this one on top. That one might be my favorite. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you have a delightful day. Love you. Bye.